Hi guys, yeah, we're just gonna do a coding game, so we're just gonna figure out what this is about. So yeah, um, I was doing some clashing. I was doing this website yesterday, so whoa, that's quite loud. I don't know. It doesn't really track desktop audio my thing. So hmm. All right, okay. Clash of Code. We have to pass the maximum number of tests as fast as possible. And should end telling the number of digits in the string, a string s of n. Sum. You will be given a string of digits to add up outside the number if any time one of the digits is zero, reset the sum. Huh. For I equals 0, I length. What do I do with that length again? C sharp? Hold on, guys. Guys, I'm back. Okay, I already got length down. Let's do I plus plus. We're given a string of digits that add up. Start adding them up, but if at any time one of the digits is zero, reset the sum to back to zero. Oh jeez, I only have 5 minutes. Um, sum plus equals 1. If 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 I is I just look at it like I like this on the string args. I don't. Is it S or M? String S of n digits. Convert to int 32. Oh, int number equals convert to int 32. We have to convert it into a number. The console.readline, which is S. I forgot how you do that. And then number I plus equals sum equals 0. Okay. If number I equals 0, return 0. Let's see what's wrong with this. It's just a syntax. Okay. The code provided is incomplete. There's some errors. Convert a dot. Hmm. Let's select. When? Uh-huh. Break. It's a break. Is that? Let's get the answer down because I had to go do something. Uh, no, not cut in Python. In C sharp. In parse. This notifications page. 100 digits. 1,000 digits. So when did you do that? Was interesting. In parse. Okay, in parse SI. What is this? Sum plus equals digit. If digit is equal to 0, sum equals 0. Hmm. Open new. In C. For C and S. C equals. In C. C is checks equals 0. R equals 0. Else R plus equals C. Okay. But R is equal to what? Okay. I don't understand this line fully. Let me see. What does this line mean? Pass SI to string. In digit in pass SI to string. S array I. Equals S array I. Which retrieves a character at the current index, which is a digit character. However, the in-pass method expects a string as an input, or a single character. We need to convert the character to a string first. You can do this by calling the toString method on expecting string output. So we need to convert the character to a string first. We can do this by calling the toString method on the character, which returns a string. Okay. And finally call int pass on the resulting string to convert it to an integer. The string of digits in I is current index in loop. The expression SI retrieves the character at the current index, which is a digit character. Not a single character. So we need to convert the character to a string first. Oh, right. That's how you convert a character to string. Convert a character to string by doing int digit equals int parse. That's I to string. You can do to string like that. Right. Okay, let's go to the other one. Bung, bung. That's what sound's playing right now. Let me see if I can put the sound on. Huh. Okay. Right. Okay, let's see. We're starting in 1 minute 26 seconds. It gets everyone from the online community, this community, and then, well, not everyone, 8 people from this community. And then we start collecting this. So, this is great. This is great. I'm gonna have like problems with converting and stuff. That's why I got ChatGPT, because I haven't done some C# in quite a while. For a given matrix of integers, find the highest value such that all its adjacent values are strictly lower. Values on the edges of matrix are never valid answer. They do not have all 4 neighbors required. Which R to C being the number of members of accordingly rows and columns of the matrix. Next R lines, C spaces. One integer k, which is the highest matrix value, such that its 4 adjacent neighbors are strictly lower, or minus 666 if such values does not exist. Input 33122131. Values on the edges of a matrix are never a valid answer. Find the highest value such that all its adjacent NSWE values are strictly lower. I don't get it. Rows and columns. R lines, C space separated integers. One integer k, which is the highest matrix value, so that's that. This adjacent 4 adjacent neighbors are strictly lower. 4 adjacent. I don't even understand the question. What is the question? Inputs, constant there. In K, in path. I'm really do not get it. One integer k, which is the highest matrix value, such that its 4 adjacent neighbors are strictly lower. Three? Ah, it's 3. Jason. I understand the question, but I don't even know how to answer this. If is k the one integer, rows and columns, so past inputs, but they use k for the inputs j. Where the hell is j? J equals 0. J is a loop. What is this? Oh, that's my OBS. in the middle if you think you haven't found it. So probably you need to process the integer values and output the desired answer. The sum. Integer J, integer R, integer C. What the hell? This code reads a rectangular grid of integers with an standard output with R and C columns. Where the hell are R and C? Oh, here. Oh, so he's already done the R and C columns. Right answer using console.read right line. Okay. So it's taking the inputs on 0, inputs on 1. On inputs. Okay. Int k that pass sum plus equals k. What the hell? Let's not even write syntax. Sum. Huh? Am I missing something here? And sum 0 before. R15 is supposed to 3. It doesn't understand the question. C sharp. Input 0. Console.read line split. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh my god. Um, Contribution by cat. Implementation calculates the sum of all values in input matrix. Inputs in N M, okay. String line, okay, whatever, sum 0. What the hell? Please don't tell me this is right. It is right. What the hell is this? Is this? Answers minus 666. What in the Christ is he talking about? I think it's good. What's this? What is this for? In comma. What is this? In comma is here. matrix does not exist in the current context. ij I1 n minus 1 I plus plus j plus plus matrix. Explain this to me. Code is raised through each inner element of the given n by m. Wait. For each element, the code checks if the value of the current element is greater than the current highest value answer. Also greater than all its four adjacent neighbors, north, south, west, and east. By comparing the values of the current element with its neighbors in the matrix. If both conditions are met, then the value answer is updated to the current value of the current element. The iteration is limited to inner elements only, excluding elements on the edges of the matrix, since the edges do not have all four neighbors required. This is achieved by setting the range of the for loops to start from 1 and end at n minus 1 and n minus 1, respectively. Same errors. I don't know, I just did this. How does matrix not exist and then it exists again? I must have typed something. Matrix ij int pass line j. J int pass line at j for the loop, then I n read line split. N is the number of lengths, the length itself. There'll probably be a question and the answer as well on some sort of editor, so let's go WordPad and try and figure out this bad boy. Let's figure out this bad boy. Yeah, let's figure this out bad boy in a little sec. It'll be nothing for you, so don't worry, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, let's just check out this. Okay. Yeah. Hold up. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay, you can hear me, yeah. Alright. We're checking out this. I wonder, like, adjacent basically means next to. Can someone explain to me what this question is? I don't know highest value such that all this. Explain this. Okay. Let's refresh the page. The sum of integers. I don't know what this is about. The highest value in the matrix where all of its adjacent north, south, east, west values are strictly lower. If the value at the position ij is v, then the value at I minus 1 j, plus 1 j, I j minus 1 and j plus 1 must always be strictly lower. The positive statement also specifies that the integer matrix are never a valid answer because they do not have all four neighbors required, so you only need to consider values in the interior of the matrix. How the hell did this guy do it in Python 3? I for I in inputs to split A. RC, he's defining R and C in the same line. Can someone explain this to me? He did a for loop. Explain. This can read a single input from the standard input and split into two separate values R and C. The input is expected to be in the format of two integers separated by a single space character. The split method is called on the into string to separate it into a list of substrings. The space character used as the separator. The resulting list is then converted into a list of integers using a list comprehension. Finally, the values are unpacked and assigned to the variables R and C, respectively. Unpack the list of integers, for example, R3 and C4. In I for I in inputs.split. Oh. Unpack the list of integers. Right. Okay. You can just do that. For I in range R. List.map int inputs.split equals 0 for I in range 1 R minus 1 for J in range 1 C minus 1 if all, what the hell's if all? Explain this. It's a Python implementation of a solution to the north. The solution works by iterating through the elements of the matrix, excluding elements at the edge. It's checking if the element is greater than. First two lines of code. It's greater than all those adjacent elements, and updating the maximum value found so far accordingly. The first two lines of the code accept the input in the form of two integers R and C, which represent the number of rows and columns of the matrix respectively. The input is split using the split method, which splits the input string into a list of strings based on the space character. Then each element of the list is converted to an integer using the int function, and the resultant integers are assigned to R and C respectively. The outer loop iterates through the rows of the matrix, excluding the first and last rows, and the inner loop iterates through the columns of the matrix, excluding first and last columns. This statement checks if the current element A array E position I J is greater than all of its adjacent elements minus 1 I minus 1 at position J A at position I plus 1. Okay, all that stuff, all the adjacent stuff. This is done using a list of comprehension that generates a list of Boolean values by checking if the current element is greater than all its adjacent. Okay. Max. The maximum value is found is printed as an output. If no such value is found, the output code output is minus 666 using the OR method. Oh, you could do that as well. Okay, the line, the console split equals console.readline dot split nm in matrix. What's the comma thing? What's this thing? Explain this. Initializes a two-dimensional integer array called matrix with n rows and m columns. The array is initially filled with zeros. The syntax int bracket comma means that the matrix is a two-dimensional array of integers. The dimensions of the array are specified by n and m. This code creates an empty matrix with a specific number of rows and columns that will be filled with values later. Two-dimensional array. There's new in m, n, and m. So the comma itself means that it's a two-dimensional array of integers. And a three-dimensional array? Dimensional array. That's what will make it. IJK. Right, where's initialize a 3D integer and prints out all its values. Why the hell would I need a 3D integer? A times j times k. Okay, maybe that's using gaming or what? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, that's explained. It's a two-dimensional array of a new int and an m. This is doing for loop line console.read line dot split for int j equals 0. J matrix I and j int pass. So the default answer is minus 666. Okay, let me see what this array like this loop does. This code snippet reads in the input matrix. In the input matrix from standard input, it first initializes an empty 2D array matrix with dimensions n rows and m columns. Then it reads n lines of input from standard input, and for each line, it splits the input string into an array of substrings using the split method. For each substring in the line, it converts it to an integer using the int parse method and assigns it to the corresponding element in the matrix array. The inner loop iterates over the columns of the current row, assigning each element in turn. The outer loop iterates over the rows, reading and assigning each row of the matrix. The inner loop iterates over the columns of the current row, assigning each element in the turn, and the outer loop iterates over the rows, reading and assigning each row of the matrix. Okay. So we split, and then we did 8n, I less than n, I plus plus. The n is the rows. The values for the rows will then split into the line. The line is stored. String line equals in a console.readline split. What happens to line? Line variable. Line variable is used to read over each row in the matrix from the standard input. Particular information of the outer for loop. Because the read line method is used to read a line of text from the standard input. This line is then split into an array of substrings using the split method, which splits the string into substrings based on this white space characters by default. The resulting array of substrings is stored in line variable. Then at each iteration of the inner for loop, integers are passed from each substring in a line array using the intPass method, and stored corresponding to the matrix array. It's used to reach each row of the matrix. Okay. Don't pass line 0, line 1. I think the line is from this thing. Okay, the input that they had is line 1 is just R and C being the numbers of according rows and columns. So past line rows and columns, that's the variable as position 0 is n, which is the number of rows, I think. Of columns and then rows. Yep. R and C. So R is position thing, C. Wait, rows. The rows then columns. Because it's a split column for J int J equals 0. Matrix IJ int part dot pass line J. What the hell's this? What is this? What is this? Matrix IJ. Line passes through the jth element of the array line as an integer using the intPass method, and then storing that integer in the IJ position of the matrix array. Line J, line at position J, retrieves the jth element of the line array, which is a string. A string. Okay, intPass converts that string into an integer. Finally, the resulting integer is assigned to the ij position of the matrix array using the syntax matrix ij. Okay. It's a bit advanced, isn't it? I need some more practice on C#. We'll go to Code Wars. Log me out. Code Wars. Train on Python. Are we training Python? Oh. Okay, let's go C# a little bit. Let's try and figure out C# stuff. Let's play. You have to return which player won in case of a draw. Return draw. So this is paper. Player 1-1. So this is rock. Player 2-1. Paper, paper, draw. Input 1, input 2. This is input 2, this is input 1, this is output. Okay. Let me just make sure my system's alright. Yeah. Okay. Right, scissors beats paper, rock beats scissors, paper beats rock. Okay, string between P1. I haven't done this long time, so console dot read line RPS, right? First we have to define the variable as string. Console.read line dot split. Position 0. um, I don't think I have to split. String second console.read line. And then the output is going to be, okay, pair 1. Okay, so if first equals scissors, and second equals rock, paper, return layer 1 1. Okay, else if first equals, I think I should do cases, right? Let's just do the examples first. And second equals rock. No, I have to go like this. Return. I've had to put the bracket notation. Play 2 1. Don't forget the exclamation marks. Else if first equals paper and second equals paper, draw. Return draw. I have to do the semicolons every time. Else if how's player 1 gonna win? Rock. If first is rock, and second is paper. Oh wait, I have to just list the instances where player 2 won, and I could just do else. Player 1 won, yeah, that's just good. So if he does paper, and then, yeah, and second does rock, then player 1 won. If player 1 does rock, and second Where does he win? Scissors, yeah. Return, play 1-1. Okay, and we'll just do else. Player 2 wins. Return. Platter, platter 2, 1 wins. Player 1, player 2, 1. Like that. Okay, this should be fine. I think this got wrong. This is wrong. What the hell? This is test, right? 13, 19, 39. I forgot how to do this. Do you do console read line the string? Yeah. I only just read string 1. Is that defined as... I forgot. Alright, okay. What's wrong with this one? RPS takes two strings. P1 and P2 represent the moves of two players in a game of rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors method does not use the input arguments P1 and P2, so it reads input strings from the console using console read line and stores them in the then checks. Okay. Note that the and it should be replaced with oh my god. It should be replaced with and. P1 and P2. Okay. There's two arguments inside the string already. Let's see from the other example how he split into two. In the pass line 0 at 0. There's no... Oh, this is... There's args. There's args here. There's actual variables in this one. So yeah, it's just P1, P2. When it's args, then you start lining and stuff. Okay. We'll replace first with P1. P1. And second with P2. Okay, test this. Heh? What was player 2? String. Oh, I have to define rock and rock. The rock. The Wayne the Rock Johnson. Let's just copy the draw function. All the draws. Let's send this down. And just change the parts where that's supposed to be rock. Scissors and scissors. Because we have to name all the decisions where it's a draw instead. Strings differ at index 0. I don't understand this. Goes instead draw. Oh, okay. So, draw. Ah, the draw tests worked. Okay. P1 and P2. Okay, let's try this in Python, right? I kind of want to see what everyone did in. Yeah, you can do it again and retry on Python. Hold on a second, guys. I need to do something. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Public class kata public string RPS. Oh, so he did it like quite simply. And okay. And he did return play 1-1. This one's clever. String P1, string P2. If P1 equals P2, draw. Oh, P1 plus P2 equals scissors paper. What the hell? Rock, scissors, paper, rock. Turn your operator 1, 2, or false 2. Return player plus 1, player 1, 1, or player 2, 1 if it's false. Alright, that's pretty cool. You went to the inputs themselves. This stuff. Okay. This seems alright, right. Else return paper 1, player 2. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go. Let's train again on Python 3. PHP. You can do this in PHP. I haven't done PHP in a long time. Okay. If P1 equals P2. Oh. If P1 equals P2, then draw. Return, draw. And if P1 P1 doesn't equal to P2. Yeah. If P1, so if scissors is 1, scissors rock, scissors paper, player 1, 1. If P1 equals, okay, P1 doesn't equal, I'm trying to make this simpler. If P1 equals scissors, and P2 equals paper, return 1. Okay, and or, okay. All the instances where he wins, rock, scissors. What beats it? Paper, rock, right? Okay, and then return else, return 2. Oh no, this, um, we have to store. Condition is 1. Return layer, layer condition 1. Yeah, let's see if this works. It works. Okay. How do I do this as a ternary operator? I don't use ternary operators that much. How do you do it as a ternary operator? I forgot. If beats 1, this one's really clever, apparently. Hand, rock, 0, paper 1, scissors 2. Results, draw, paper 1, play 1, 1, play 2, 1. So he put the hand as rock, 0, 1, 2. Return results, hand, P1. What the hell is this? I don't understand this one. Oh. Let's check ChatGPT. This is a Python function that takes in 2 parameters, P1 and P2, representing the choice of two players in a game of rock and paper scissors. Defines a dictionary called hands with keys rock, paper, and scissors. It returns 0, 1, and 2, respectively. Dictionary is used. Oh, it's a dictionary. Oh my god. To determine the outcome of the game by assigning numerical value to each player's choice. The function is called results, with 3 elements representing the possible outcomes of the game. The elements are draw, player 1 1, and player 2 1. The function returns the result of the game by subtracting the numerical value P2 from the numerical value P1 and using the result as an index to the results list. If the result is 0, the game is a draw. If the result is 1, the player 1 wins, and if the result is -1, player 2 wins. Hand player 1, so hand player 1 is 0 minus P2. So player 2, what he does scissors. So 1. So if rock, scissors, 0 minus 2. So it's minus 2. Results minus 2 is. Where's results minus 2? Minus 2. And I can notice this can be used in an index array from the end. So results 2 minus 2 will return the second pass element. So results this. Will therefore return player 1, 1. So minus 2, 1, 2. Player 1, 1. And I did rock, scissors. Wow, this guy went extra hard on that one. He assigned values to the actual outcomes and aligned them perfectly in the dictionary. Jeez, I knew you could do smart shit like that, but oh, smart stuff like that. Sorry. Draw player 1, player 2, 1. Okay. Let's try and attack this like that. So you list the conditions first. What did you list? So the hand is P1, P2. So you put scissors as. No, you put rock as 0. Then you did scissors as 1. And then you did rock as. Oh no, you did paper as 2. And then P1. So you did results equal P1 at. So you did P1. So player 1, player 2. You did results as -1. How do you do the conditions? Do you do the results as the actual wins? As the actual output, sorry. So you draw layer 1. Whoa. Player 1 1. Player 1 1. Player 1 1. Player 2 1. Hello player. Return the results. And 1. And P1 minus and P2. No, I'm guessing if you switch this and that, does it work? If you switch play up the conditions, does it still work? I guess we're gonna have to find out. Oh, it does work. Even if you switch some conditions. So rock, if he's rock, if P1 is rock, I saw that. 0 minus 1 is minus 1, so player 1 1. Yep, that's true. Alright, okay. Officially sick of this. Let's go to the next one. Create a frame. Given an array of strings and characters, and the characters to be used as border, output the frame with the content inside. Always give a space. Oh! Let me just check my emails real quick. Okay. Okay. Given an array of strings and the characters to be used as border, output the frame with the content inside. No, always keep a space between the input string and the left and right borders. The biggest string inside the array should always fit in the frame. The input array is never empty. Frame, create a frame plus. Create a frame plus. Okay. Let's train on this one. So text, small frame thing. What's this called? Like a dash? A curly dash. I've never done stuff like this. Always keep a space between the input string and the left and right borders. What do you mean? Oh, the border will be surrounding all of it. Character will return. Okay, small. I have to find the text at the end of and the start of. So range text equals end end. So range text equals end and start text equals text at position 0. Can I have to separate the words as well? So text dot split at the word itself. Splitsville. Splits. Is it split? Text dot split, yeah. It's a space. We'll have to split the words up in that. And so start and end has to encode, has to output a curly brace or the character itself. So it's array, okay, and then end should be the splits at start and end. So I have to do splits. Dot at position 0 and splits at position start will be No, splits at what? Splits at 0 is a start. Splits at end will be range length. At the biggest character. Max len. Max length itself. Um, splits. Yeah, but I can't do. I have to do splits like this. Like that. Um, like that. Oh, text. Let's do text. I think completely, I'm completely messing this up for me. And return, end plus 3. Oh, God. I have to output, should I say at end? Return at end character. What the hell am I doing? No, but the character will be the actual indice now. Yeah, let's see what they did with this one. I have no no context as to what actually happened. Let's see if the question itself will reveal something. Okay, output. I'm gonna put my sort of answer into this one. Let's see what happens. The game code is incomplete. Max length len. Max text key len. What the hell? Key equals len. Sorry guys. Hold on.